Welcome to Underground St. Louis, the best show. Oh, that's on.
I thought it was like, I thought you were gonna run your mouth about people.
Okay, yeah. If you're watching this right now, it's because you don't have a podcast, okay? And like, I can't do that one. Underground St. Louis, we go deep. Sammy's cringing the whole time. We didn't tape his faces while we're talking.
All right, go.
You're watching Underground St. Louis, bitch. You're watching Underground St. Louis. We go deep.
We go deep.
Former adult film star Lisa Ann launches a proposal to Elon Musk. Some higher-ups with Twitter are caught saying they're communists and making fun of Musk's Asperger's. Shots fired in downtown St. Louis. A couple robs almost all the Home Depots in St. Louis County. Dr. Jordan B. Peterson catches heat for saying that Sports Illustrated 2022 plus-size model is not beautiful. Fat bottom girls, you make the podcast world go round. Get ready to go deep. You don't get this on any of the mainstream media about St. Louis. You don't get this on KSDK,
What?
KMOV, Fox 2,
Who?
KPLR 11.
No way.
You don't get this on 105.7 The Point,
Okay.
KC 95, 92.3 WIL,
Say
whatever
names.
the hell. Okay, you don't get it there. You get it right here at Underground St. Louis, where we go deep. What's up, guys? We are live. Welcome to Underground STL Live, the best in the West, a show that brings you a street level view of the greater St. Louis area and the rest of America, taking you deep in the topics that matter the most. I am your host, Sam Catanzaro, and with us tonight is a man who has probably snuck out of your house at some point in the middle of the night, got invented alcohol to stop his people from taking over the world. One of the renegades of comedy, Sean Brennan, ladies and gentlemen.
Lock your doors. What the?
I don't know. It just came to me.
Yeah,
it just came to me.
Yeah.
All right. Next with us is when you go camping, you have to hide your food, or else this man will show up. Probably won't eat it, but he just will show up. This is the most known unknown right here. Another renegade of comedy, Mr. Anthony Rogers of the Anthony Rogers Show. What's up, Anthony?
Hey, what's up, Sam? Thanks for having me on here.
Hey, no problem, man.
Hi,
No
Sam's
problem.
mom.
There you.
Hi, Sam's mom.
Okay, all right, so we're going. Hey, guys, make sure if you guys are joining us on Facebook and YouTube to comment down below. We will be jumping into the comment sections, and we want to hear from you. We want to hear what everybody's doing. All right, I'm just going to start this off here. Man and woman robbed nearly all the Home Depot stores in St. Louis County.
What? For like copper and money? What are they doing?
Well, all right, so it was $35,000 worth of merchandise from 9 Home Depot locations. And according to Riverfront Times, they were saying that they think that there's 10 Home Depot locations in the St. Louis County.
So they hit almost all of them.
They hit almost all of them.
Good
Guess
for
where?
them.
Guess where the other one was not? Ferguson.
Ferguson, yeah.
Yeah, Ferguson.
fuck
Yeah,
Ferguson.
Yeah. So,
Dude, I think it's weird. Usually Home Depot rips people off.
yeah.
Isn't it weird that people would steal from them?
Yeah, why would they steal from corporations? That's weird.
Wild.
You have to be a corporation to steal from people, kids. If you're at home,
Wacky, wild stuff.
yeah.
But no, so an Overland Police Department detective alleges in a probable cause statement that between January 2021 and this month, the two individuals stole from Home Depots using two methods. In some cases, they replaced the price sticker on high-value items with the price sticker from like baby wipes or
They're
something.
drug addicts. That's drug addict shit.
Yeah, and then they
Legit.
I wouldn't have never even thought that.
Fuck the clerk, though. Like, who's the person? Like, yeah, that makes sense. 22 2x4s for $5.50.
That's some junky shit.
Wood's going cheap these days.
Those are junkie hustles for sure. Like you see a lot of people I know on hard drugs and shit like that.
Well, here's
Like
the
when I was
thing:
younger
they would
and shit.
go to the self-service checkout.
Yeah.
And so it was like, so you just have that one like
They have
maitre d' or
self-service
whatever
checkouts
there.
at Home Depot now?
Uh-huh.
I remember my first joke I ever told on stage.
Yeah.
was it?
Hey,
What was
guys,
it?
like my shirt? And it was just a white T-shirt.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I got it from Walmart. Walmart doesn't want to pay cashiers anymore. They want you to work there. So what I did is I stopped paying for half my shit when I shop at Walmart.
I remember that. I remember
the
that.
first
That was,
joke I
that
ever
was the
told
first
on
joke
stage.
that you ever told on
That was
stage.
the first joke ever?
I think
Yeah.
you got like a thunderous applause too. But
I plowed the audience with my friends. Is what happened.
He had a sea of blowjobs afterwards. He's never been the same since.
Yeah, I know.
Ever since he made the big times.
My very first blowjob at 38.
38 ain't bad.
38.
Some people never get one.
That's
true.
true. That's true. Just ask the old producer here. No, in other less creative thefts, they allegedly loaded their carts with items and wheeled them out of the store without paying.
Junkie shit. Junkie shit. That's junkie mentality. They're on heroin or meth.
It reminds me, you ever see The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
And okay, so you know how they had that documentary, that HBO documentary about like crack in Lowell, Massachusetts?
Yeah.
And Dick Eklund, who's Mickey Ward's
Dickie.
Mickey,
Mickey
yeah.
and Dickie.
I watched the actual real documentary of that.
Yeah.
And the one guy, Boo Boo or whatever, he was in The
You
Fighter.
just making up names right now? Dickie
Fucking
and Boo
Italians.
Boo. I'm just like, fuck, man, I can't do this.
But
right
he
now.
would just walk into like a department store or something like that and walk out with something that was like $300.
That's not hard
Just
to
walk
steal
out.
shit.
It's really not. And then he'd put it in the
just
car and he'd
unethical.
drive off. And the HBO guys were in there like, what did you just do? And he's like, I just stole this thing. Well, what's the value? He's like, $300, $400. So what are you going to do? I'm going to sell it and I'm going to get money for crack. Like, that's what, I don't know.
Hey, Boo Boo, you see the picnic basket? We got the Ranger's cart. Let's go ahead and grab us some crack.
But no, man, yeah, they hit 9 Home Depots with all
That's
the
Pretty impressive,
It
actually.
really is. It really
In
is.
a day?
No.
Oh,
From
that would've been a
January
haul.
2021
Dude.
to this month.
It's like a Tyrone Bigum's crack party. That's so much rock for like 2 hours,
Oh man,
and then was gone.
guys, make sure if you have not already to subscribe to us over on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, or maybe it's the other way around, Twitter and Instagram. Also, if you like our show, invite your friends to follow us. You can also catch our show on Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, and Apple Podcasts. And you can always check out our website at undergroundstlouis.com. I know it says it. I got to change this. Every time I fucking do it, it's on there. Undergroundstlouis.com for exclusive content, because after all, we go deep.
Deep.
All right.
Sam's like, hey, you guys want to come to my house? I can talk to myself.
He
for
really
15
is.
minutes
He
straight."
really is. He really is East Coast Italian.
He is. He is.
iHeartRadio. You guys ever heard of Ray Liotta? You guys want to get a pizza? Or?
Have you guys? I would love to get a pizza after this.
Oh, would you?
Yes, absolutely.
I'll bet Nick's probably having pizza.
I bet he is too, which is why after the show, you guys should come and check out our open mic night every Wednesday. It says it starts at 8:30. It really starts at 9. We don't like to do things by the rules here. Cusimano's Bar in Maplewood. If you're thinking they have pizza, they probably don't, but they might have something there. They probably have something there, so come and see us. Here's some
meatloaf,
jokes.
corned beef
Absolutely.
at the same
the
time.
lasagna that
You
he
never
did.
know.
Yeah,
The guy cooks. It's
he
good.
does. He does. Remember pork steaks? He did the pork steaks one night.
I might have missed that one.
Oh man!
Oh, no. I did have a pork steak.
Nice.
Of course I did. That's why I'd wear all dark clothes.
All right. Have you guys heard of the adult film star Lisa Ann?
Yeah.
Like stupid questions.
I've got stories.
All right. Well, former pornography star Lisa Ann launches a proposal to Elon Musk.
His only weakness, loud whores.
Wild horse.
No, loud whores.
Loud horse.
He's like, man, I was going to take over the world with one of those loud whores.
And then he met Amber Heard, and now Lisa Ann. It's all coming together. But yeah, she demanded that Elon Musk ban X-rated content when he takes over Twitter, accusing the social media giant of being the largest distributor of illegal content to minors. We actually have the video. Take a look.
Twitter is the largest distributor of illegal content
49.
to
She's
minors
still
in the
sexy.
world. Something I
That's
really
Lisa
hope
Ann.
Yeah.
Elon Musk takes
I
a
guess she's
step
always got
ahead and
glasses
says,
on.
we're not doing this anymore. And if we are,
thing is
you will
about
have
her.
to
Oh,
enter
fuck,
in
I'll
your
talk about it in a
birthday.
minute.
There will have
I
to
don't
be an
know what I'm talking
ID
about.
situation. There
It's a
will
real
be
thing. She used to
levels
hook up
to
with an
this.
ex-Blues player.
That's how I'm hoping.
Nice. But yeah, no, she said that she doesn't want it being distributed to illegal content to minors. And
When do we start listening to whores? Like, shut up. Who cares? It's like, you get jerked off to. No one cares. Like, shut up.
I think it
It's like,
started in the 90s with Courtney Love.
Yeah, it's like, we don't want to fucking hear you talk. Like, shut up. And like
Bitch's band name was Hole.
who let
She
the hell
killed
out
her
of the
husband
gangbang?
and showed little girls how to dress like whores, and everybody was like, she's great. What's she doing now? I looked her up today when we were talking about this earlier. Courtney Love. I looked her up earlier today, and the first few like related topics were like, "What diseases does Courtney Love have?
Oh, my
What happened to
damn.
Courtney Love's money?" Like, I was like, I'm not clicking on any of that.
And all you did was just do a Google search on her?
Yeah. Anyways, Lisa Ann.
Yeah, she's 49. She made a name for herself in the adult film industry by parroting vice presidential
Nailin' Palin.
nominee Sarah Palin. That's right.
Nailin' Palin.
Nailin' Palin. In several videos, she says, quote, "I'm just evolving and we're all allowed to evolve. So my disdain for porn on social media has nothing to do with porn other than the fact that you are sharing it on platforms that have no age gate." So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, do you think she has
What's the actual point again?
a point?
What you saying?
Porn for
Like
minors.
like
bad.
Twitter.
Not
so-
your dad. That's obvious.
Yeah, like Twitter is one of the few social media platforms that allows porn.
Yeah, without
Though users aren't allowed to post explicit content in profile photos,
Yeah.
header images, or live feeds. Facebook and Instagram do not allow nudity or explicit content on their platforms.
Yeah.
And it can be shared within the tweets and this and that. And their terms of service stipulate that the company could remove accounts devoted solely to explicit content, but the service has generally been lax in enforcing it. So, like, my question for you guys, we all talked about, before, like, I think there should be less restrictions about freedom of speech, especially on Twitter, just like Elon Musk does. But do you think those lax restrictions will lead to more adult content?
I think Twitter's
shared?
dead. Social media's over.
Yeah, if there's got to be some sort of line, like if you start letting porn stream on, like I don't know, like sites that don't have an age restriction or whatever,
Right.
like it's gonna get.
It's gonna
People
get launched.
idiocracy is already well in play, but like it's gonna get worse.
Niggas use Pornhub. Like,
It's gonna get worse and worse. Like when
Yeah.
little dudes go out on dates and think they're supposed to like get ass to mouth from like their 15-year-old girlfriend. We're just dumbing everybody
Well,
down.
the thing is
really
like-
badly.
That's true. I mean,
The thing is
I agree
like
with that.
the average age for a child now to see porn is, and this is not just boys, it's girls as well, is 11 years old.
Change culture. OnlyFans is around now. I mean, change culture.
I mean, everything's sexualized now. Everything is sexualized. It's crazy. Even yoga pants are sexualized. I don't think they should.
I
be
got a
on
bit
certain
about
people.
that.
That's why, guys, you should check us out at Cusimano's after the show, or we got another show coming up. Ray's Bar, Morgan Ford, Renegades of Comedy.
Oh yeah.
Myself, Anthony, Sean, and our friend Brad Cobb, who is not here sadly. But it's 7 p.m. Ray's Bar, Morgan Ford, and it's free. It's free.
Free show.
And it's it's affordable drinks, man. Demo,
dude,
our
he's
friend at
super
Ray's,
cheap.
great.
Everything's super cheap and it's always quick. Andrew's good buying a bar. They got pool tables and other stuff to do.
Yeah.
You know, it's
So you don't have to just listen to us.
yeah, you don't have to. If you don't like us, but you do like bar games,
Yeah.
come
do cocaine in
on
the bathroom and
down.
ignore
Bring
us.
your earplugs.
Speaking of Twitter, some high up Twitter employees are not too happy with Elon Musk and his movement towards free speech on the platform. Did you guys ever watch like Project Veritas on YouTube? Yeah, you watch that shit? Sean, you ever see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nuts. So, Twitter senior engineer. There's two guys, right? And Twitter senior engineer Muru Gayson. I can't even.
That was really optimistic.
wait.
of you.
He was caught by an undercover person working for Project Veritas and was picked up saying Twitter does not believe in free speech and employees at Twitter are commie as fuck.
We had to have a study on that.
Yeah.
You don't just know that. It's just like common knowledge.
Well, it wasn't a study. Like he got busted saying this is like this is a senior guy. So
Yeah.
we actually have audio highlights from the
I feel
video.
like that's super obvious. Like,
Listen to this.
social media age is over.
I had no idea there were a bunch of Bolsheviks over
Definition
there.
of free speech and Elon's definition of
You
free
can tell by
speech.
sitting in this president.
Elon believes in free speech.
What do your colleagues say about it? Like,
They hate it. Some of my colleagues are like super left. You know, our jobs are at stake. He's a capitalist. If we weren't really operating like capitalist mode, we were very socialist. Like we're all like communist. I basically went to work like 4 hours a week last quarter. That's just how it works in our company. But Twitter is like mental health is everything. Like if you're not feeling it, you can take a few days off. People have taken months off.
I don't know if the two parties can truly coexist on one platform.
do you think?
That is nuts. He says that they're commie as fuck, left. Two parties can't exist on one platform. I mean, they're not hiding it anymore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's really not.
They deleted a sitting U.S. president. They've never.
That's true.
This is like obvious
That
and
is
common
true.
knowledge.
What-
You guys been paying attention.
Why
forever.
do you think? Why do you think? So we've been paying attention to that.
Yeah.
But like, why do you think that the world is so ignorant? Is it because
It was
of the media?
convenient to their agenda, basically.
Okay.
They didn't like Trump. They're like, oh, good, he got deleted. You know,
But
they don't understand the
do you
repercussions
think
of that.
that presidents should be on social media? Do you think that you or I should be able to tweet at the president?
Yeah, I think that's called free speech.
Like their day is so full, and they're gonna be like, Sam said.
I think they should be way
I think
more in
you're a
touch with
fucking
their-
asshole, President, fucking whoever. And they're gonna worry about that. There's a
I don't think-
there's a bit.
Right,
It was
but
that
I-
Big J Okerlund talking about that. It's like
guy's
I
a
can
loser.
tweet at Obama. Your balls suck.
Yeah.
And he's like in the middle of his presidential day, and he's got to be like, "What the fuck's that mean? My balls suck." Like,
Right, but it's
should we
not-
be able to tweet back and forth
I
with
just
the
don't.
president?
I just don't think that you or Twitter are the word police, and it doesn't really matter what you or Twitter think. like people should be able to say words and use accounts.
I'm not saying I'm
contrary
the
to what
word
you-
police.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
just
that's
saying,
what-
do you think that we should have access to the president's time?
Yeah.
Every
As a
single
he's a
citizen.
representative. He's a representative
Every
of the
single
people.
citizen that has a Twitter
Yeah,
account.
he's a representative of the people. He should be in touch with us.
You think he has time for that?
He seemed to.
He
It seemed
seemed
like
to,
Twitter
yeah,
took it
yeah,
away
yeah.
from him.
Yeah, he had a lot of time for that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Here's my whole thing. Like, we really can't. That's a good question.
just because
to
you don't
ask.
like somebody doesn't mean they can't talk.
It's not about not liking him, man. It's
Well,
the
then,
same
like,
thing with Obama. Like,
you're
should they
asking-
be on Twitter?
Yeah,
Or should
they
they be
should.
dealing with the fucking world?
Yeah, they should be in touch with the people they represent for sure.
It'd be the same.
I
Here,
think they got a lot of jobs.
we haven't really had social media this big with only the last two presidents, so it's really hard to judge and tell. And Obama was on Twitter, but not really. It wasn't really a big thing. Trump was actually the first president to use it.
That was interesting.
Yeah. And the whole
Obama's
thing is
boring as
like,
fuck.
and the whole thing was, yeah, you know, he pissed off a lot of people, but also
Well,
like
there's,
there
like,
was
drone strikes
Yeah,
and
there
all
was
that shit.
there was like instances where he was like, hey, like we all know like troops got shot at in like Iran or Iraq, and he says, hey, look, all I can tell you right now, like he tweet out like no Americans got killed. We'll have more details later, everything, but all I can share with you right now is no Americans were killed. And so like some Americans that followed on Twitter were like, okay, you know, that actually, like, he's put me at ease. It was the first time that a president could actually communicate. Now, you're right. It could go the other way, and it's like, hey, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
You know,
You do whatever
but
you
It's
want.
wasting.
I don't think that
wasting
he's-
valuable fucking time.
I don't think that he's checking all the tweets given to him. I think
sure
that he's
not.
got it. I think that he had
Somebody
his
else is-
secretary or
somebody
something
else
like
is
that.
managing
Yeah.
his account.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Who's Trump's? No, it wasn't.
Anyone
I'm not
busy?
saying. I'm
That's
not
not
saying
true,
that.
though. That's
No,
not true, though.
I'm saying that he
some
probably.
people have managed because there's very little of them.
He probably sent
Very
out.
little.
He probably sent out the tweets, but what I'm
Most
saying
people
is
don't
like
know shit.
managing the messages and the DMs and everything like that. I don't think that he was managing all
I
that.
don't think little of somebody by saying they're too busy to worry about fucking Twitter.
No, I know
because
it's not
they're
like
the
a-
president of the free world.
Well, it's not emotional. It's just not true. Is what I'm saying. Like Trump.
Okay.
Trump
Well,
on
if
his
it's
own
not
Twitter.
true, that kind of sucks.
so.
You should be
guess.
doing
It's
more
super
important
negative.
shit than
Just super-
twitting.
Like what?
Tweeting, twatting.
Like what? Live by example. Like do what you
Live
think.
by example.
Yeah, do what you think
if I
you
were
should do.
president, I can't even imagine the amount of responsibility that would fall on me. I don't even fuck with Twitter now, and I don't do dick.
So getting off Trump real quick. Getting off Trump. Twitter. These guys, they're not hiding anymore. They're saying that they're commie as fuck, communist, all this kind of stuff. They don't believe in free speech. This is another Twitter lead client partner named Alex Martinez. Okay, discussing the company's ideology, criticizing the acquisition of the company by Elon Musk, and at times denigrating Musk for his expressed views on free speech, even poking fun at his Asperger's. Again, we have some audio highlights from the video. Let me get it here. Listen in. Come on, load, you son of a...
Well, right now we don't make profit, so it's going to say ideology, which is what's led us to not being profitable. The rest of us who have been here believe in something that's good for the planet and not just to give people free speech. These are the policies we've put in place for misinformation or mislabeling media. Yeah. It's going to be hard for him to be like, oh, because people should make their own decision. It's like,
There's like a
no,
big
but
echo
people don't
on
know
that.
how to make a rational decision.
I don't even
if
have
you
headphones. I
don't
have no idea what's happening.
I know.
put out
like, oh, yeah, it's
correct
powerful.
things that are supposed to be out in the public. He has Asperger's.
Yeah, I know that.
So he's special. Your special needs. You're literally special needs. So I can't even take what you're saying seriously.
So he said your special needs. I can't even take what you're saying seriously. Like, you know, like, I mean, it's like, it's one of those things. Now, Sean, you make jokes about like, you know, you make jokes around about that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
might
It's
do
like,
stuff like that.
yeah, I'm not to call you out, you know, but it's
Whatever.
like, But it's like, what do you think? Like, you think what this guy was saying? Like, first of all, he was saying that free speech has no room, and it's dangerous. You know, it's like
To him.
To him. That's what I'm
Loser.
saying. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, free speech is definitely dangerous to losers.
Yeah. I just think it's like I feel like if somebody on the other side of the aisle was making jokes about a somebody that had a condition like Asperger's or something like that, making jokes about that,
Yeah.
they would be held to this like standard, like fuck you, like screw that.
No, it's only when you're against their beliefs do they care.
Yeah.
Because like you could say whatever you want, but as long as it's not against their beliefs, as soon as it's against their beliefs, then you're a bad person, you're racist, homophobic, xenophobic, this. It's like this laundry list of fucking faggot ass complaints. Like basically, it's like here's what you are because I can't understand you or argue with you in a real playing field. I mean, it's just like fucking retarded, man. Like if you're still supporting the left, you're basically mentally handicapped and fucking retarded at this point. Like they're radicals and losers and fucking crazy. You know, it's
especially the far left
insane.
guys.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what took over. We don't have FDR. We have Joe Biden that can't walk or fucking talk or anything like that. Read a teleprompter. Supposedly he's tweeting, right? I doubt he's actually tweeting. For your point, he's probably not tweeting.
What?
But,
Sean, you got anything?
we're having a real conversation. We can't do that.
No,
Let's get back to fart
that's
jokes.
not a real conversation. You just went on a rant.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So that's what it is. We're talking about real things.
I'd rather abstain. I mean, I don't want to get.
I know you talk about blowing your uncle or something, but I was talking about like real shit. You know?
No, that's comedy. Those are jokes.
That's what I was saying. Yeah,
Those are jokes.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, this guy.
So you agree with me? You can talk about blowing your uncle, but I can't talk about politics.
On stage or
just not on the podcast. Sorry. All right, let's go back to blowing Sean's
fuck are you
uncle. Sorry,
talking
guys.
about?
All right, sorry guys. I
I
didn't
sat
interrupt.
there and let you
I don't
say
think-
everything,
I
and I
don't think-
said I wasn't going to say nothing.
Well, I know, but it's like kind of.
How did I
like,
fucking like do anything to you?
I just feel like it's condescending, but
Oh my god.
We'll get back to blowing uncles. Sorry, guys. Sorry to talk real about the real world and saving it. We'll go back to blowing uncles.
I thought we were talking about comedy.
No,
we're talking about comedy.
We're talking about
That's
politics.
funny.
We're just
we
talking
talk
about
about
politics.
all right, and that's why I said nothing because I like to talk about blowing my fucking uncle, and
That's what
that's
I'm
funny
saying.
to me.
That's what I'm saying.
When we're doing funnies, you want to talk about politics? You
Do you
got
think-
politics. I got politics. I'm not going to argue them.
These guys
That's not
are
fun.
all pretty high up in the company. You know, we got a senior engineer, we
were.
got a lead client partner. I think they still are because
The transition
Musk
period,
hasn't
yeah.
really had.
Fair.
It's still the transition period.
Fair.
But do you think that Musk is going to start really cleaning house? And you think if
I
he
think
starts
he's friends
cleaning
with
house,
them. They're friends. They're on podcasts all the time. Like
Are they?
like the guy who runs Twitter. What's his fucking name? That faggot.
Jack Dorsey?
Yeah, Jack Dorsey.
Yeah.
Him and Elon Musk are on podcasts all the fucking time. They're friends. This is basically a tactic to make it seem like Twitter will offer free speech and like it's actually up for debate. It's not up for debate. They won. They took over, but social media's about to die and it doesn't matter. But basically, they're holding on to like the last tier or something that used to matter 10 years ago.
so are these
and
these employees then just stupid?
Yes,
Like,
obviously
okay.
they're stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, fucking. If you work at Twitter,
Like,
you're
they just
fucking
don't.
retarded, bro.
They don't know that Jack Dorsey and Elon like they just assume.
I
it's
guess they've
gonna
never
be,
seen
you
a
know.
podcast
I don't
like with
know.
them on it. They're literally friends. It's like wrestling. They're like it's like pro wrestling. Like they're all friends. You know, they're rich people.
So do you think
Billionaires and shit.
Elon Musk is going to give more free speech to
No,
Twitter?
he's the
No.
same fucking shitbag.
Okay.
They're all shitbags. They
So
only
it's
care about
just-
themselves.
It's the same. It's going to be the same. It's just going to
He
be
just
a
wants the
privately
press
owned company.
coverage. He just wants the press coverage.
Gotcha.
And then trying to. The move is basically to make it look like Twitter is going to go to free speech and all this stuff to get people back on it because everybody got canceled and left. They literally all the conservatives left went to Gab and fucking other outlets. I mean, there's like
Telegram.
Yeah, all the conservatives left Twitter to basically just a bunch of crybaby faggots like acting like they know about anything when they're held to different standards. Because like everyone else was censored out of the argument, so basically they're the only ones left, and it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Because the left destroys everything. They look at the town. Look at St. Louis. It's a fucking trash
we'll-
gang.
we'll
is the
get to
left.
that. We'll get
I'm just
to
saying, like,
that.
they fuck up everything they touch because
We'll
they're
get to
losers.
that.
You know what I mean?
We're
Sean,
in a
what do you
red
think?
state.
Yeah, but look at the cities. The cities that are broke are Democrat cities.
Yeah,
St. Louis, it's a trash
can.
can.
Are we winning the fucking the votes and shit?
I don't know what you're talking about, but anything that's
Okay.
Republican ran is like not. There's no homeless people around here and no trash
There's
cans.
homeless people everywhere.
Yeah, but not as bad as St.
Other
Louis and
than
Democrats.
rural America,
Where it's red and that's what
where
that was my
there's
point.
nobody. There's animals.
They
and
own
people
land.
that
Smarter
fuck
people.
Animals.
Smarter people live in the smarter people live out there. They have land.
Talk about me fucking my uncles. Talk about people fucking their fucking cows and shit. That's what.
Well, yeah, we can't talk about how they have a better economy than St. Louis, so we got to make fun of fucking uncles again.
Yeah,
sorry about that. I was getting too
when
real.
you can't see when you can't see any poverty around you, it's easy to believe that it doesn't fucking exist, and that it's all the
Comparatively
people's
speaking,
fault.
Name one
that
Democratic
they're in
city. Name
poverty.
one Democratic city doing better than a Republican city.
I don't fucking know, man.
Because no one
I
does,
don't-
because it
I
doesn't
don't jerk
exist.
off to the fucking
Because it
news
doesn't
like you.
exist.
I don't jerk off to the news.
It doesn't exist.
I think that with all this,
I'm saying they
with,
everything they touch.
I think getting back to Twitter. I think that
Good to
the-
see you guys tonight. By the way, man.
I just don't even mean it emotionally. I'm just saying it's
Oh, man.
obvious. You know what I mean? Like if you're paying attention at all, anything a leftist touches shit. Basically, any business, any city, it turns to rubble.
I think
It's
a lot of
joke.
their
It's a
modern
joke.
day policies, like when
They're good at guitar or something, but they're not good at policies.
Within
They're
the
not good at
past
fucking
20,
economy.
30 years, have just not helped at all.
Yeah, look at St. Louis.
Yeah.
It's an example. Ever
I
since
don't
it went
disagree that
Democrat.
financially the country is all fucked up now.
It's not the country. It's leftist states and cities, basically. Like Florida's thriving.
He does have a point there. When
Texas
you,
is
when you
thriving.
look at, when you look at
not
some of
California, not New
Imports
York.
and exports across the border are all fucked up right
Yeah.
now.
Well, and
So
a lot of that
that's
was
country,
because of
not just
COVID.
cities.
But even
No. They banned business for 2 years in leftist cities. So all business was illegal.
Yeah.
They collapsed the economy on purpose, and then the right
Small
city, then the
businesses
Republican
and stuff.
cities and states stayed open, and they're thriving. Everyone's going to vacation on Florida. Everyone that shit talks Republicans still goes to vacation in Florida because their shithole city sucks. And everyone left New York City, LA, went to Florida because their shithole city sucks, led by Democrats.
Yeah.
They're fucking scum. And they ruin everything.
To Anthony's point, like
ruin
yeah,
everything.
if you look at the worst cities in America
Yeah,
as far as
they're all
like,
Democrat.
crime, as far as poverty,
They're all
everything
Democrat.
like that, and not just Democrat, but historically Democrat for like the last
Exactly.
40 to 50 years.
Yeah, they're terrible
and the
leading
same
societies.
policy and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
It's
they're
like
emotional
Most
retards,
of their policies and all
basically.
that type of stuff. Yeah, and
That's why they've never had a thriving society.
yeah.
Like you mean just the person in the pudding.
And I think a lot of it. I think
It's
a
like-
lot of it is like to like somebody like Sean. Like it's coming out of like an idealist nature.
Well,
You know,
it feels
you
good
wanna-
to be the good guy, but you actually
Yeah.
have to be the good guy.
Yeah,
to do the work. Yeah, you can't
but
just say you're the good guy.
But it's not always necessarily
Yeah.
helping. Like put it this way: like if you got a homeless guy, you know what I'm saying, and he's out there and he's asking for money, right? I don't know what this homeless guy has. I don't know if he's got a drinking problem, a drug addiction, all that kind of stuff. I might be perpetuating his habit that's keeping him on the street, all that type of stuff. It feels good to just give and all that kind of stuff, but are you doing it for them? Or are you doing it for you? And is that what you're doing? Is that actually going to help them? And
That's the
kinda-
whole thing, is whether or not it's going to help. It doesn't matter if you're doing it to make you feel better or you're doing it to do a good thing for them. Is it going to help them?
But I feel like some people though just do it to say I did it. You get what I'm saying? Like
Sure.
they're not really looking at it like how is this affecting them?
But
You know?
if they actually did provide help, fuck their fucking mental status about it. If they actually did help, it doesn't matter if they did it to jerk off later about
Results
it.
are all that matters for sure.
Yeah, results.
Results are all that
And
matters.
if you look at the results now in St. Louis, the poverty is going up. And it's like
Oh,
that's-
nobody wants to go to work. Nobody wants
no,
to go to fucking work
nobody
no
does.
more.
I
Nobody
do.
does.
I fucking work all the time. I live in St. Louis. I fucking kill it. You know what I mean? It's like people
you
make
were-
excuses. It's like victim culture. It's like oh, they're just too stupid to work. Oh man, it's racist as fuck.
You are a
Like,
unique human being.
everyone is. Everyone's a unique human being, and everyone can work. Everyone
Yep.
can do whatever they want,
Yep.
It's like fucking just these are uneducated. They basically defunded the schools. Everyone's fucking stupid here. They have the C rating's generous, and it's fucking they basically bred to be stupid out here. Like every single person that lives here is basically bred to be stupid. The
You don't
schools
think
suck.
that's that's a
It's
fucking,
Democrat racism.
That's a plan.
No, it's Democrat racism.
You were just talking about how it's big WWF, WWE bullshit, and they're all friends anyway.
No, the tech one was
Clintons
on.
and the fucking
Tech
Trumps
one
have been
was-
friends for years and years. When they fucking went against each other in an election, I laughed my balls off. Like, this is such a puppet show.
Well, how many people were friends until all these issues came up though?
It's not
You know-
until
no, it is.
they're
It
the
was-
fucking
no,
people
what?
that run the fucking
I've
world.
had friends forever that try
You're
to fight
gonna
me
tell
being
me
a
that
Republican recently.
they all of a sudden aren't friends because of an election.
You've never had that happen?
Shit's all plotted out.
You've never had that happen?
Falling out with a
run
friend
for-
over politics?
Run for office, you'll find out about it. I'm just saying, dude, people try to fight me for being Republican as soon as they literally, you will see, dude, you could have, I've had lifelong friends try to fight me for
Do
running
you
as
call them
Republican.
faggots?
Yeah.
That probably perpetuates
No, I
the
meant
fight.
after. I meant after they tried to fight me. I'm not saying I didn't even start it. I'm literally saying they hated me just for being Republican. I know it doesn't
It's like
make
a
sense.
civilized argument, and then
Oh,
there's like,
man.
oh, you're a fucking retarded faggot, so fucking
I
you think like a
you're assuming-
retard, so fuck you.
Well, I think you're assuming. I think you just made up an entire
You
scenario.
just said all that shit.
Just
just
now.
rattled
But who was
all
I
that
talking
off.
to? I was just talking to
The world.
Hey guys,
the six people watching. The six people
All
watching.
11 people that
The
are
six
watching.
people watching.
this.
Well, I'm saying that's not. Yeah, it was a made up scenario. There. I'm
Guys.
saying, the people that try to fight me were like,
Guys, I just have one thing to say. Make sure if you've not already, subscribe to us over on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube, or is it the other way around? Twitter and Instagram. Also, if you like our show, invite your friends to follow us. You can catch our show on anywhere you listen to podcasts. After all, we go deep. So we were talking about like cities and stuff like that. I'm going to get into this because a bunch of shootings took place over the weekend in St. Louis. And
oh, that's new.
yeah, right. Like it was
Wait, St. Louis?
St. Louis. I know, crazy, right?
Gun City, baby.
Riverfront Times counted 11. One incident
Riverfront
downtown
Times can't count.
Sunday night.
You might be right about that. They lost credibility.
They're basically a homeless
Yeah.
person's newspaper at this point.
That's
Which is a
true.
lot of homeless people need newspapers. So
You
maybe
were quoted that on the show in Post Dispatch about Riverfront Times.
Yeah.
You remember that? Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
quoted Underground STL, you being on. You said you wouldn't even use a Riverfront Times newspaper to keep you warm if you were homeless.
That's true. It's true. It's true.
That was quoted. That was quoted on Post Dispatch. It said Anthony Rogers appeared on Underground STL. Oh man,
Straight facts.
But this radio personality, Derek Brown.
What a stupid
got,
name.
Right?
I agree. I thought that too.
What a fucking dumb name.
He got video footage of bystanders running from the gunfire. Take a look.
He doesn't save it. He tapes it.
Yeah, well, no, he live
This
streamed
is what
it.
heroes do. They tape things down.
He live streamed it.
Oh,
never
Here's
know what
everybody
he was
running for the gunshots. Boom, boom, boom. And then, I'm gonna fast forward here. Right here, here's
It was just the cops.
yeah, but
Don't
then
worry,
I
it's just the
I don't know
cops
if
kill
somebody.
people.
I don't know if it was somebody shot right there,
Yeah.
or
Coming up to
dead
talk to him.
or whatever.
Officer Flat Top's like, hey, can you stay in the room on your camera? Only we can tape people. You can't tape people. We're taping people. You can't tape
Hey,
people.
you think I wouldn't rather be a donut drive-in right now?
But yeah, man. I mean, they estimated that Sunday night over 200 teens were downtown fighting, blocking traffic, and just walking in circles from block to block.
Yeah, that was
after
fucked
the
up.
Cardinals game. Yeah, and gunfire was also directed at responding officers as well. Overall homicides in the city are down. This is crazy. Slightly compared to last year. On this date last year, there had been 70 homicides in the city. How many homicides do you think are right now?
I'd go
It's
146.
slightly dropped.
Oh,
Slightly
it
dropped
has.
from 70.
I was gonna double and then
What do you
then a little.
think? If you say slightly dropped, like
Slightly dropped.
they're trying to make it out like for the better.
I think we just like keep feeding this.
64.
66. Like, and they're all like, oh no, like murder's down. Yeah, down 4 people.
Well, they're pushing.
Right.
They're trying to push everybody in the suburbs. Every city's a murder capital. Every rural area's a meth capital. They're trying to push everybody in the suburbs, basically, easy to control.
Yeah.
And then I mean, it's nationwide. If you look at any major city, it's ridden with crime on purpose. And then every rural area has meth, like on purpose. It's just like boring.
We got that Great White Flight thing in St. Louis, that happened with the Bosnian influx and shit like that. When it went before that, though, when they built the counties. It's like I went out of the city. I'm going to be away from all the crime.
Yeah.
Build our own little fucking Pleasantville or whatever, and
Well, also like
it is-
more
you're just
opportunity,
hiding. You're
and then,
just
like,
you're just telling everybody where to go and steal all the good shit.
North County.
That's it.
North County people are fleeing to St. Charles. That's why St.
Yeah.
Charles County's gotten so populated over the
St.
years.
Charles
It's
sucks so bad.
But like you drive through North County, can you fucking blame them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
it's like
I
third
used
world
to
country.
I used to go to school at UMSL, and the frat house was at Natural Bridge in North Hanley.
Name
like,
drop,
You know what I'm
name
saying?
drop.
Like it was just so stupid. Like I can't blame somebody for moving out there. It sucked. You know, like
Yeah.
it was horrible. Like one of the
Well, that's if your living conditions suck and you don't have the ability to fix them yourself, fucking leave, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. But then they say like white flight. It's like, well, no, like the leaders here failed me. My community failed me. I want to get the fuck out. I want a better life for myself. Is that racist? You know what I'm saying necessarily? Like I think maybe for some people, I think maybe not for others. Like
No, it's not. It's not racist. It's just a phenomenon that happened with largely predominantly well-off white people
yeah. I mean, well, they could afford to move out there
to try and
you know?
build their own community that didn't involve anybody that might fuck with them like that, like poverty and shit. And I understand it, and I understand wanting to raise your kids where they don't have to see that shit.
Yeah.
But I also went to school on South Grand at St. Mary's, where dads graduated from there and wanted them to go to St. Mary's, and we came from the city, and they would think that over on like Holly Hills and Morganford, they thought they were in the ghetto. Mm-hmm. And so I've got a chip on my shoulder that I'll never probably let go of about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
do
like
you guys,
it's like they looked down on us because we had shitty cars and came from the city, and our parents were middle class, both working. And they're coming from a fucking mansion that they've never even seen an alley, so
Right.
they think they're in the fucking ghetto.
To be fair, though, stop being poor, please.
Oh my god.
To be fair, like, it's just better when you're not poor.
Yeah, it must be.
do you guys think that there should be more police presence downtown?
Yeah, that's gonna stop it.
Yeah, you
the
know.
cops kill more people than the fucking protesters at this point. It's like they're all just murderers. You have fucking criminals and cops, and just like everybody's just killing each other. It's just boring. It's like fucking grow up and try to go to heaven. You fucking losers.
Back in
like,
20
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if it's boring.
This is boring.
It's pretty fucking interesting.
Murder is boring to me at this
Actually,
point. It's just so fucking status
Murder's
quo.
I
boring.
feel like it's exhilarating.
You're onto something there.
It is
Murder's
boring.
boring, which
It is
means
boring.
it's dulled down, and that's why it doesn't mean anything to kill a motherfucker
Yeah, I'm
anymore.
desensitized to
Human
it.
life doesn't mean
Ooh.
shit because it's so fucking desensitized. I had this theory a long time ago about The Walking Dead and all these zombie shows and the zombie lore. It's like you're dumbing down the act of murder because they're the bad, bad entity. And so it's no big deal to pick up a fucking gun and mow down a group of people or not
That makes
zombies because they're bad people or bad fucking whatever.
Blowing my
Look at
mind.
most policies
They're
tend to lead
dumbing
towards
down the act
population.
of murder.
Yeah.
So like, well, yeah, but they're in the wrong.
Well,
so we can kill them.
Well, in Walking Dead,
They're going to hurt us.
it's barely about killing zombies anymore. It's about killing each other.
Is it still on?
It's still on.
How many
I think
seasons is that?
Well, they got.
They're gonna
like,
beat The Simpsons.
I know, man. It's crazy. I stopped watching maybe after like season 2 because I was like this is just depressing as hell.
They're like, kill Daryl and we riot. And I was like, kill fucking Daryl. Do it. I want to see your fucking reactions. You said it, now do it.
Oh man,
Television's for uncreative losers without friends. I feel like. I mean, it's just like one of those things. I'd rather create entertainment than like watch it. You know, I can't watch it. Well, I can create shit, but I just feel like, you know, I feel like
who is the guy that created a Worldwide magazine here in St. Louis? Parisi.
Pete Parisi.
Pete
never heard of that
Parisi.
shit. Never heard of that
He said to who's the bartender at Timeout?
Oh,
That she was on
Kathy
World-
Liberta.
Yeah, Kathy Liberta. Yeah, he said to her, he goes, "Why watch TV when you could make TV?"
Yeah.
true.
You know, and like I mean, he's got a freaking point.
But he made a magazine instead. Only like
Well,
15 years too late.
it was like the first
It's like public access fucking, it's like,
help me out. It was like the
it's a
first
lot of like this.
Yeah,
Like man on the street sort of stuff and going and checking out St. Louis sort of things like bars and talking to people in the neighborhoods.
It was like back in the day when people read magazines. though.
Getting a fucking.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually a magazine. It was a show.
It was a show, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he
Worldwide
so
Magazine was a
go on-
public access show.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That makes way more sense. I think.
Anyway.
Visual media will always work.
just to wrap up this topic, back in 2021, Fox 2 reported that Mayor Tachara Jones said more police present downtown is not the answer to recent violence.
That's a different
And,
mayor.
Yeah. Well, no, she's still in.
Yeah, she's the mayor.
No, I'm
She's
just
the
saying
mayor
the
now.
answer is a different mayor, not more police.
Oh,
presence.
the answer is a different mayor. I got you.
She's like, it's actually me, not the police. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Sorry, 7 people that know my name.
Okay, moving on. Next topic. Jordan Peterson is under
I hate
fire.
his voice. Like, his voice sucks.
He's under fire after calling Sports Illustrated new plus-size cover model not beautiful. Who
cares?
And let me
Yeah, no shit.
Let me show you.
Wait,
this here.
that's because he likes dudes. Like Jordan Peterson's a faggot, dude. Like straight up. Like he sounds like one. He's like, he's like, I can't do his voice, but it sucks. I hate it.
Well,
Yeah.
why would I ever say
That's
I
how he
believe
sounds,
in
yeah.
God? Like,
You got a clip of his voice? I don't even know who this guy is.
No.
He's just some other godless faggot. He's just
But he
fucking,
said when Sports Illustrated posted
he's on the opposite side of you this time, though, so you may agree with me.
their plus-size model
Godless.
He's Republican at
of
least, so-
2022.
I guess probably-
This is her name is Yummy New.
I'm like 6 foot tall. I need bigger girls. I mean, I can't even I couldn't even imagine like fucking like somebody scrawny. You know, it just doesn't even appeal to me. It's like oh, like if it's like fucking Anne Frank or something like 3 weeks after she died or something. That's what a skinny girl seems like to me.
But
It's
it's-
just like gross as fuck. Like skinny girls are gross to me. Just
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah, well,
But I'm also big as fuck. That's why I need a bigger girl. Probably.
said-
Hamburger hot dog.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He said, sorry,
man
not
once said.
beautiful. He said, and no amount of authoritarian tolerance is going to change that. He said that about plus-size models, he said, it's a conscious, progressive attempt to manipulate and retool the notion of beauty,
God.
reliant on the idiot philosophy that such preferences are learned and properly changed by those who know better but don't let the facts stop
Oh my
you.
God, that guy definitely couldn't find the G spot on a 12-pound pussy, and
I told you he was a godless
and
faggot.
it shows
And he-
right there.
I told
Couldn't
you.
find the G spot on a 12-pound pussy, and that's why he's mad.
I'm actually a huge Jordan Peterson fan, so this is how I took it from just
Oh.
listening to him and reading him. I
Maybe
think
he's
that
the godless. You want to finish this?
he. I look at him like he was saying like that's fine if beauty changes, like beauty preferences changes.
Everyone's
for
attracted to
culture.
different people. Like
Well,
he's
exactly.
attracted to men, and I'm attracted to bigger women. You know, it's I mean, to each their own. You know, he's allowed to be a faggot, and I'm allowed to be.
But is
awesome.
it bad if it's pushed on people? If
I
they're-
don't
if
care.
they're
I don't even
saying
care.
that this
No
is-
one reads Sports Illustrated, so it doesn't matter. It's not being pushed on people because no one reads Sports Illustrated. It's like a made-up issue for press coverage. 100%. Like no one reads magazines
You
anymore.
think it's one of those legacy magazines that's just hanging on by a hair?
No one reads them. You've ever seen anyone in the last 20 years of the magazine?
You got a phone.
Other
You
than
can read the
doctor's
articles
office?
on your phone.
It's like in that.
That's interesting. Because like they probably may read it online. But I don't know about Sports Illustrated.
My buddy had cancer. By the way, he's about to ring the bell. He's about to ring the bell. Woohoo! That means that
he's in remission.
He'll
be in remission.
It beat cancer. That's cool.
It beat cancer.
Nice. What's his name? Do you
But,
wanna just give
Dan
a-
Murphy.
Dan Murphy.
But, I brought him.
Dan Murphy. Woo! That's a badass.
But I brought him. He's a huge sports fan, every level, college, pro, every fucking sport. So I brought him magazines to the hospital, and that's the last time I remember buying a magazine.
Did you buy him Sports Illustrated magazines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports Illustrated and the fantasy football. Like
Would he
almanac.
love this plus size model right here on the cover?
Yeah, probably so.
Only a fucking straight up faggot.
He's
would
married.
fuck her.
Shh.
Yeah.
Don't tell his wife.
Yeah. I mean, like, so
I like her.
It's she's Dutch and Japanese.
Oh, I'm out now. It's not because she's big, it's because he's Japanese.
She said that she's 25 years old.
Dutchanese.
Back in 2020, there was another plus size model. I think like McGrady or whatever that was her last name.
McGravy.
McGrady.
I think girls are allowed to be fat, but not men. That's how I feel.
Okay, all right.
Because like it just means you're lazy.
Well, here's the
That's
thing.
accurate.
Like, do you
Actually,
think,
very accurate.
So
that's
like,
where all this comes from.
Obviously, like some girls are going to be just naturally curvier, naturally bigger than other girls. Everybody's different shapes and sizes. But do you guys think that obesity should be celebrated though?
No.
Like, and do you think that this is celebrating obesity?
I think it's just like people want to jerk off to that. That's all. It's not that deep. It's like, oh, thanks for
I'll
showing
bet
me.
it pretty deep.
Yeah.
Sex sells, basically.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I might jerk off to this later. I'll
So you think everybody's looking
I like
to-
both of those models right there.
Yeah.
You just show me, and I'm gonna say you got to have a yard of dick to hit that right.
So you think that this is
Shit.
people are making this going a lot deeper than
it's just
it really is?
I feel like whenever there's like this like micro disaster about a company that no one even cares about anymore, it's like just promotion. It's like a press release basically, right?
Gotcha.
That's how I feel. I feel like most entertainment's press releases, and it's just like fucking everybody's trying to be famous and sell shit. That's what I feel like most.
I like big girls. I like skinny girls. Like I like a small, a medium, a large. It doesn't matter. Like it just.
It's like as
They
long as
look
someone
good.
loves me,
If they look good, they look good, man.
Just don't
you know?
leave me alone.
just don't leave me.
Wear it the right way. You know. I don't know.
I want to make a shout out to Fuck Grand, by the way. I ate like two dinners from there tonight. They're closing in a month. That sucks.
Yeah,
Sean brought that to my attention. Actually,
Fall
I fucking-
on Grand.
Yeah, I went there today and about straight cried, man.
Do you know why they're closing?
Because they're retiring. It's
No,
good. It's
they're
happy
done.
news. I talked to them. They want to try. I talked to them.
Their kids have made it through school and
Yeah.
everything, and they're like, "It's time for us."
They want to travel and stuff.
Did they?
told me. I like
did they
hugged
tell
them when I
you-
was leaving and shit.
Did they
Then
tell
got
you
2
anything that
minutes.
might be going in there?
Do I?
Or, like, are they selling the restaurant?
They
Well, they
own-
told me is like
they own the building.
Yeah, they own
Yeah.
the building. What they told me is like I talked to him earlier. Basically, they said ever since that article came out, everyone's been flooding there. It's been packed ever since. They're closing June 13th. The dude was like, one of the owners was like, he's like, man, I'm gonna go travel and just take some time off. And the chick was like, I've been working in the restaurant industry forever. I need to chill. So basically, they're thinking they're gonna take a break, kind of thing. It seemed
Yeah.
like, and then come back. And he said he may start something new. I mean, it was kind of that's like my favorite place. And those people are always super kind to me. Like they fucking are really like fucking awesome. They like just let me do whatever. You know, he's always give me seating and shit. Like I shouldn't tell people that. But like they're just not even everyone's a
They're
bitch.
closing up. No one's
well,
gonna.
fair, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, they really always hook me up, and they're just genuine people, and I love them and shit. And it's kind of crazy because I'm like sad I can't eat there every day when it closes. But I'm happy they can take a break and enjoy their
I'm
life.
gonna miss those the egg
Fuck
rolls, spring
on
rolls, or
Grand.
whatever they got. They're
Oh
like the
my God.
best. They're the best.
I got 2 of these meat cows, and I just fucking ate both of them. I ate 2 dinners tonight because I was just fucking trying to support. And I tipped them well too, you know. And it's fresh, so it's like whatever.
Just trying to support. Didn't have nothing to do with gluttony.
That too. A little bit of gluttony, a little support. Yeah, I'm buying what they're selling though. You know, it's like if you're going out of business, you sold hats, I'd fucking have more hats. You know,
No,
it's
for
like, usually
sure. No.
support your boys
I
and
get
stuff.
it. I get it, man. Like,
It was still funny though. But, you know, I'm
they're an
saying,
awesome fucking business. Everybody I know that's ever been there is like definitely going back. you
Yeah,
know?
it gotta be kind of emotional seeing it close. I feel like I was like standing there trying not to cry. Like I was just standing there, I'm just like, man, and I don't cry. Like you could just die in front of me, and I'd be like, all right, don't be sad. But like a fucking
that's great to
But like a
hear.
restaurant closing, not like literally you guys, but I'm saying like I'll hear like really tragic news, and that was a bad example maybe. But like I'll hear like really tragic news, and I'll be kind of like, okay, I mean, what's being sad gonna do about it? But then like this place, I'm like just sad. I'm like I was fucked up about it, man. And I hope that like and I don't care if anybody else is really. I just feel like I am, and I feel like some people maybe, but I just feel like I hope that they, they're doing their thing. I hope that like they enjoy their time and stuff, traveling and stuff, and like no, I just fucking bought straight up ball there, man. It's great. I got him. I did, man. I love that place. I feel like me and the dude that owns it, we're both trying not to cry when we're talking about it. Like it was weird.
You know what? That's a good note to end on. Guys, I'm glad that we could sit down and have a civilized discussion, without saying the word faggot, without saying retard, anything else that people don't like, but we did good.
If you don't like it, start your own fucking podcast.
Did a great job. Oh, yes.
If you think this podcast sucks, start your own podcast, you fucking faggots.
If you guys want to check
That's
us
what I'm
out,
saying.
we're at Ray's Bar on Morgan Ford Saturday, the 21st, 7 p.m. Come on out and support us. It is free. The Renegades of Comedy. Come check us out. Guys, this is Underground St. Louis signing off. We go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Check us out tonight at Cusimano's in Maplewood. Doors open at 8:30. Show starts at 9 p.m. Underground STL. We go deep. Yeah, baby.
These groups are starting to delete my videos when I share them.
You don't get this on any of the mainstream media on St. Louis. You don't get this on KSDK,
What?
KMOV, Fox 2,
Who?
KPLR 11.
No way.
You don't get this on 105.7 The Point,
Okay.
KSHE 95, 92.3 WIL,
Say
whatever
names.
the hell. Okay, you don't get it there. You get it right here at Underground St. Louis, where we go deep.